Hello everyone. I'm really sorry. It's been such a really long time since I've posted a video for you. With the holidays and everything, things got really busy, and my mom visited for almost a month because it had been a year since I've seen her, and she lives halfway across the country. But I thought I would do a quick video for you since classes for me start on Monday, teaching classes, and I know I'll be busy. And I wanted to do a quick book review video, again like last time, for the month of November, because I still have to do December as well. I'm behind right now on getting all of my stuff done. So we'll go right in to November's book reviews. And if you remember, this is the book that I record things in. The books I buy every month or receive as, say, a gift, and the books I read every month. And I'm really glad it's this book, because I think this book makes a really great sound. It has little tiles up here. Has a nice solid sound on the back as well. And it has a cute little built-in bookmarker. November is going to be very light because I didn't get very much reading done. But December is going to be packed because I got a ton of books for over the holidays from people. Books are my favorite presents. Books are my favorite presents to receive, as well as to get. I'm very sorry if you can hear cars out there right now. I kept the window open because it was raining hard, and I was hoping that purchased 2 books. And the first one I actually didn't buy. I got it for free because my city has little libraries in the front of independent businesses all over the city, and they're made to take books out of and keep them if you want, or you can read them and return them. And I often keep the books I get out of there, but I also put books in there too. I try to do both because I really love that program. Also, if you notice, I'm switching back and forth a little bit from total whispers to this soft speaking. And if you want to let me know in the comments section whether you prefer whispers like this. I think I personally prefer whispers. Or if you prefer soft speaking like this, because I think it can also change depending on the ASMR artist's voice. Some ASMR artists I prefer to whisper, and others I prefer the soft spoken version. Okay, this is my first book. And the title is The Stars, the Snow, the Fire, a memoir by John Haynes. And the name, the author sounds familiar to me, but I actually don't know much about this book. Again, I got it for free in the little library, so I thought it sounded like a cool book to read. And the actual hard copy of the book sounds good as well. I think hardback books sound really lovely. And it says in the dust jacket that he is a nature writer and a poet. And it looks like it's going to be a memoir about homesteading in the Alaskan wilderness. That sounds very interesting to me. I love nature writing. Nature writing is some of my favorite writing. So, this is one of the books that I got. Okay, and the second book that I got, I also did not actually purchase. It was a gift from my boyfriend. And it is a book of poems by a poet that I really like named Dorian Locks. I'm not sure if that's how you properly pronounce her name. Could be, the X could be silent. I'm very bad sometimes at pronouncing things correctly, but he got me this book because I read another book by her called Facts About the Moon that was absolutely wonderful. The book had so many really amazing poems in it. Read one line, a first line that I just found in the book. The poem is called This Close, and the first line says, in the room where we lie, light stains the drawn shades yellow. So, I got this book too, so that's 2 books for November that I acquired. And then, going back to this book, we'll look in the books read section. And I was very bad in the month of November, and I only read 1 book. I only got 1 book read. And it says right here, and it was this book, but at least I did give it 5 stars, which is my highest rating, which means I really enjoyed the book. Okay, this is the book. It's called Chinaman, and it's listed under nonfiction and literature. And the author is Maxine Hong Kingston. She's actually very famous for writing another nonfiction book called The Woman Warrior. And that's how I found her, because I read that book as well a long time ago. And that book was very, very good. This one was really good as well, but I actually still prefer The Woman Warrior. So, if you are going to read a book by her, which I highly recommend, even though I'm showing you Chinaman, I would suggest reading The Woman Warrior first, because I think that one is better. But this one is very interesting, And that again, this is nonfiction, but it also has a lot to do with just her family's history, her American heritage as well as her Chinese heritage, and her family, and many different people in her family, and where they originated and how. And it talks about her family as newly immigrated Americans, and it also talks about a more integrated American family that originated from China, because it spans a long time period through several generations of her family and even other people's families, and the myth that comes along with any heritage. And this one in particular is a lot of Chinese myth and myth associated with a lot of Chinese immigrants coming to America looking for opportunity and gold during a certain period, and also coming to Hawaii and harvesting and working in sugarcane fields, which is really interesting. And it's also broken up into very interesting sections, like this section is called The Great-Grandfather of the Sandalwood Mountains. So she doesn't just relay the history of her own great-grandfather, but she often plays on the myth of what many great-grandfathers from China did and during certain time periods. And she also recognizes the art of not knowing fully where your heritage comes from and what exactly your family did. But it's not only a very good read if you're interested in the subject matter, but it's also a really good read because her language, the writing, is phenomenal. And it's really eloquent and really well done. And this is sadly the only book that I got read in November. But when I do my December one, it will be much longer because I might even have to do it in 2 parts. Because I got a lot of books read, and I also, as I said, received a lot of books. Okay. That is all for today. I'm still very sorry about in particular about the sound quality of my videos. I still haven't gotten equipment I would like to still, as well as a better camera. But 2 obstacles are getting in my way right now. One, I need money. And the other thing is that I'm very bad with computers. I don't even own a cell phone. I've never owned a cell phone in my whole life. And I'm just in general very behind on a lot of technological advances. I'm not a Luddite by any means, but because I am on the computer a lot, I have this laptop, but I have no idea how to hook up microphones or a better receiver, and I need to do a lot of information, gather a lot of information on that, so I still hope to get to that soon. I hope everybody had a lovely holiday and a good new year. And I promise to post again very soon.